Good morning and welcome to today's edition of Monday Morning Mobility. My name is Jeff Blanchard and I'm here to share with you a little bit of information that hopefully will be helpful to you to help you prevent pain or know what to do if you're dealing with pain at this time. Today's topic is what are some good exercises to do in the gym, or maybe what are some bad exercises that I should try to avoid in the gym for the shoulder. So I want to start off by saying that the most common location of pain in the gym is the shoulder. I can't tell you how many people I've seen where they're trying to do exercise and trying to be fit, and so they're going to the gym to exercise and they end up running into shoulder problems. Oftentimes it's because they're choosing exercises that aren't the best for the shoulder to do, or their form isn't quite right. Now the shoulder joint is built for mobility and not stability. So it is the most mobile joint in the body. It's a ball and socket joint, and it allows you to do all of this motion. So it's built for all of that motion. It is not really built for a lot of strength, for a lot of what we could say stability. The hip, on the other hand, is the other way. The hip is built for stability and not mobility. Because you're walking on it, it needs to be stronger, and you don't have to move it around as much as you have to move your shoulder around. I think people run into problems in the gym when they start treating their shoulder more like maybe they should be treating their hip. They're maybe putting too much force through their shoulder, or they're especially pushing their arm too far outside of what I would consider the appropriate zone to be working with. So now we're going to transition to my gym area and we'll go through a few of those exercises. So I wanted to show you a few things that can be a problem if you do these exercises. So one of the exercises, I'm just going to use some dumbbells. I notice that people will do this sometimes with dumbbells and sometimes with a bar. They'll do an exercise that's called an upright row, which is this. So they're pulling and lifting in this direction here. They're trying to target their shoulders, but in essence what you're doing is you're pinching the rotator cuff a little bit when you do that. So you're really squeezing kind of down on it as you get up into this position. So it's really not the best shoulder exercise to do. Another one that I'll see people do is they'll do these. Now if you see me from the side, you'll notice that I'm going straight out to the side and straight back down. And also they're doing it with their knuckles leading the way. Okay? Really not the best way to do that exercise either. So now I'm going to show you a better way to do that exercise. Turn your palms and so your thumbs are up. Don't go straight out to the sides, but go more at a 60-degree angle here. And just making a couple of those changes going in this direction has just made this exercise a shoulder-friendly exercise, instead of something that's going to tend to irritate the shoulder over time. So we're staying a little bit more in that front direction, thumbs up. Okay. Another one is overhead presses. The way I see people doing those overhead presses sometimes is they'll put the weights way back here by their heads, and they'll go up and back down in this position, where they'll have a bar and the bar will be behind their head, and they're doing this behind the head press. Okay, so again, stressing the shoulder out because we're bringing it too far back that direction. A better way to do an overhead press is to have your arms here more in front of your body, and then you can go up and down in this fashion here, more in the front of your body. You might do two, or you could do one at a time. Concentrate on just one side. So a little bit more of a shoulder-friendly exercise. A few other exercises that are shoulder friendly. My last Monday morning mobility, I showed these what we call internal and external rotations with a band. Those are actually very good for the shoulder. I'll typically start off by doing some of those exercises before I move into other exercises. That straight arm pull down that I demonstrated, that's another good one. If you're in the gym, you might find that you have some cables. So the cable exercises are actually really versatile for a lot of different things that you can do for your upper body and for your shoulders. For example, you could work on a row. So I might say take a handle and step back, and then I can do a single arm row here, hitting again the back of my shoulder blade, which can be helpful overall for shoulder health. I might do this on one side and then switch and then do this on the other side. There's doing a pull down. I've got this set up. Now typically in a gym, when you do a pull down, usually there's a bar and you're gonna sit in a seat and then you're gonna pull down to your chest while you're sitting. I don't have that kind of setup here, so I'm just gonna kneel on a kneeling pad in order to get the same type of thing. So then I'm gonna pull down to my chest and then back up. So working on that motion. And as long as that is comfortable. Pulling motions are usually a little more shoulder friendly than pushing motions. So typically when people come in and see me and they're having shoulder pain, I will usually have them stop doing some of the pushing motions until we're able to calm the symptoms down. I'll have them go back to pulling activities sooner, and then we'll gradually work into the pushing activities. A pushing activity might be a push-up, or a bench press lying on your back pushing a bar, or even like a cable fly, pulling cables together, doing more of the front of your body. So thank you for joining me today for today's episode of Monday Morning Mobility. Please share this with a friend if you enjoyed the episode. Let me know if there's anything you would like to have me present to you about something that maybe you're dealing with. And remember, until next time, keep moving because motion is lotion.